Other ballot questions on Tuesday. We saw both Alaska as well as Oregon vote to legalize marijuana. Alaska voters approved ballot measure 2, which legalizes recreational marijuana. They voted yes by 52 to 48%. This has Alaska joining Washington and Colorado, which you knew about, as well as Oregon, which also approved a similar initiative on Tuesday. They now have 90 days until after the election to enact this. You will, of course, see the creation of kind of a control board, which might be under the Commerce or other economic departments. And Alaska voters actually had prior chances to vote on this. In 2000 and in 2004, Alaska voters considered this. Both failed. The first time they received the yes votes received 41%. The second time they got up to 44%. And now 10 more years later, up to over 50% now in 2014. I think Alaska is really important here for a couple of reasons. Washington and Colorado, and now Oregon, which are the other states that have legalized recreational marijuana, are very progressive states. And it's a good thing to see a more red state like Alaska go in this direction, because hopefully it will start getting people in the mindset that this is not really about left-right. This is really about common sense. This is really about, if cigarettes are legal, why wouldn't marijuana be legal? And Alaska, with its rural communities, which has a really big problem, actually, both with alcoholism and drug use, and subsequently with incarceration of nonviolent drug offenders, this is going to be a particularly good thing for Alaska. I think that this is great on a number of levels, Louis, for Alaska to do this.
I agree. And you're thinking that this will turn some elephants into donkeys? Is that what you're suggesting?
I don't know if I would exactly use that terminology, but it tells us that on this particular issue, more and more people are moving to the left, moving to the correct point of view. This touches so many different issues, including incarceration, including issues of addiction, including broader societal issues and economic issues as well, because remember, Alaska already is pretty socialistic. Remember that people get money from the oil drilling that takes place in Alaska. They're kind of spreading the wealth, so to speak. And Alaska is a state that really does need to do something about the fiscal situation. The taxation of marijuana will be a good thing. Maybe they'll have less people in prison, which I know sometimes when you look at it on a for-profit basis actually does provide revenue. But I think that this is just good. Now 4 states, Louis, close to 10% of the country has legal recreational marijuana, or will within 90 days. And then if you add on medicinal marijuana, this is starting to really paint the map in a way that's similar to that of same-sex marriage.
And the rest of those states are going to, it's going to happen pretty quickly. And I think everyone should be prepared for that.
Memberships, davidpakman.com/membership. Calendars, get your Hatriot Mail calendars at davidpakman.com/calendar15.